Hi, guys. We're going live. We're going to be doing today weekly readings for all earth signs Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We're going to start with Virgo. So, just going to give everybody a minute. They want to jump on in. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Also, I drink a lot of coffee, but I brought the pot with me. Okay. So, we're going to use the Spirit Song Tarot cards today. This is by Paulina Faye. Very earthy energy. It's kind of that glare in that window. I got to do something about that. But I love her tarot deck. It's just beautiful. And I really can't say that I have one that I don't like, honestly. But she got beautiful illustrations, and the cards are just like fantastic. They're so earthy. Like I know it's kind of probably hard to see on this camera, but they're like beige and just beautiful. Okay, so there's that. And then I think what we'll do is we will clarify with the Gilded Royal Tarot. Been using that all week. Used it for fire signs as well, but it's a great deck. It's beautiful. Beautifully illustrated also by Cyril Marchetti and Barbara Moore. And I may pull a tarot card or two from The Wild Unknown by Kim Krans. And those are actually animal spirit cards. So that is a brand new little mini deck that I've been working with. And it's got some really cool stuff in there that I may actually need to pull some descriptors directly from her book on that because I'm just still learning a little bit, but I'm loving it. Loving it. Go Hogs. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to shuffle them up. This is going to be for Virgo. And then those of you who are going to be looking for Taurus or Capricorn, that'll be to follow. I'm just going to try to get it done individually for each of y'all so you're not surfing through a whole video looking for your stuff. Okay. I'm going to be taking 4 cards plus the overall energy card from the bottom of the deck. And then I'll clarify each of those and see what you got going on, Virgo. It's for you. General messages for whoever needs to hear this today for Virgo. This deck is big. I'll pull down the camera too so you can see what's going on from time to time on the table here in front of me. I may even flip those cards around so that after I lay them out, you can see them better. All right, Virgo, I'm going to give it one more shuffle up and get going, okay? Okay, I'm going to bring you down with me so you can see a little bit better. Here we go. Cut this deck up for you. Okay, Virgo, first card out, you've got Death card, or also known as Transformation. It's in the reverse for me. I'll turn them all so that you can see them in your angle or your view when I get them laid out. The Tower, also in the reverse. The Sun card in the upright. Nice turnaround, Virgo. And the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck. King of Cups in the upright. Okay, so you can probably see these. I'm going to turn them now so that they make a little bit better sense for you, those of you viewing right now. And then I'll flip them around again. So you started out with the Death card followed by the Tower. This is all you can see very major arcana all in the bottom, meaning these are heavy hitter cards. And I can just say this, let me pull this down a little farther so you can see better. There we go. I can say this is some powerful, powerful stuff here. Obviously, we're going to clarify, get in deeper as to what actually happened here, but for sure, there is a change. It is a dramatic, shocking change here. The good news is that it seems to be as though whatever you are becoming aware of with the high priestess, whatever news is coming out with the high priestess, it sort of blows the lid off everything, clarifies, illuminates with the sun card. And I think that that is the thing that really I think turns this whole reading around for the positive. So bottom of the deck, we pulled the King of Cups, and he also is in the upright. So I do like to see that there happens to be sort of a water sign, I will say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy that's here. And they are for sure influencing this reading one way or another. We don't know, Virgo, if this is the energy you're bringing to the table. You also have the high priestess, which also tends to be very watery in nature in terms of emotional, using their intuition, using your gut feeling. So it's possible that this is the energy you're bringing forward. Then again, it could be somebody else's. Let's find out more about that. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and bring you back up to me. Hey, hey. We'll turn these back around for my benefit as we go move into the clarifiers. Hope everybody's doing good. Um, Also, y'all, I know that some of the other readers too have also started really having issues with people sort of impersonating their sites. And I don't understand why people do that. I mean, really, honestly, but they do. I guess it's the best form of flattery. But anyway, as you know, no. If you're a legit tarot reader out here, you're not hitting people up for readings. You don't operate like that. You're just offering a service. If someone seeks you out, that's a different story. So that being said, don't accept any kind of emails or invites or hey, will you purchase my products? So don't do that if somebody's trying to reach out to you, because obviously I'm here to tell you it's scam. It's scam, and we don't do that. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to first start out by clarifying this death card. Yeah, we're going to clarify the death card with the Gilded Royal Tarot. Move these so I can keep them in order for me now that you've seen them. And then I'll hold up the clarifiers too so that you can get a good image, hopefully, without that glare bothering you too much. So let's get going. Maybe if you can see a little bit. All right. Why is the death card here for Virgo in the reverse? What's going on here with the death card in the reverse? Well, you got one that popped right out. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody's trying to balance something for sure here, right? Why is the death card here in the reverse? Wants to come. Death card, please, in the reverse. Why is it here? I can just get maybe one more, that'd be great. One more. There it is. Well, maybe two. Okay. So the death card. Wow, this is really interesting stuff, Virgo. The death card I clarified originally with the Two of Pentacles, right? Followed by the Hangman in the reverse, for sure. Somebody has, as what I always like to say, been there, done that, got the t-shirt. They've learned all they can learn when the Hangman is in reverse. It's time to quit, juggling one thing to the next. Just make a decision, go with it, and in comes potentially this transformation that will then happen or needs to happen. So these are clarifiers. This is the influence to why this card is here. And it does look like, listen, you've seen enough. You've seen the show. Okay. You know what your options are. You know what it is. Which of these things that you've been trying to manage or juggle, you need to perhaps let go of or pick one or the other. Make that choice. Okay. when you have the Two of Pentacles, it really is something that you can, bite your teeth into. So I'm talking about stuff that's tangible in nature for real. So it could be your time, it could be job prospects, it could be invites out, it could be travel trips. You put a label on it, whatever it is. But you've done enough um, thinking about it. Okay. Hangman is a self sacrificing card. You put yourself in that position so that you could get a good look at something, right? Like a good look at it. And you've had it now. You got enough. You've got enough information. So, following that beautiful energy, right, is the Three of Wands. You've come to the edge. I like to say, come to the edge. And you're looking out there. You're sort of surveying the land. Again, this is the clarifier to why the Death card is here in the reverse position. This decision, this bird's eye view, this information gathering needs to happen, and that finally was also clarified by the Justice card. And again, another major arcana. It is in the upright. So I think motivation here is to definitely make a choice that's going to be fair and equal for all people involved. It's got to be a balanced decision influencing this change that you need to take, that this transformation that needs to happen. Sometimes people see this transformation card, and by the way, this is a different kind of tarot deck. So just because it says transformation on there and not death, that is the intentional meaning behind the illustrator in this deck. So the idea here is that you you really have been sitting with this long enough, for a long enough time, and it's time now. Go ahead and pick a direction, bring in the change. The Death card is not being like actual death in most cases. I mean, generally speaking, not to say that it doesn't come out from time to time in a tarot reading, but if this was an actual death going on, you would probably have different messages altogether here. I'm not going to say that never happens, and Lord knows, as tarot readers, we don't like to see it, but it does. Anyway, bottom line, you've been there, done there, got the T-shirt, and that's good news because these are great cards to have as the reasoning, right? The reasoning why you've been taking your time. This isn't something that free willy nilly. This decision you're gonna choose. You've obviously been surveying the land here, literally surveying the land. It's time for the appropriate choices in your mind, whatever's most beneficial to you. All right, so let's take a look and clarify that Tower in reverse. I like to see that because sometimes this is an energy of avoiding that disaster, right? You're making good choices that you feel are going to really work out in your best benefit. So why is the Tower in the reverse here? What is the choice that you're choosing to take after this time? This contemplative, real careful, searching out information in true blue classic Virgo style, right? All right, this one wants to come. We're going to take it. Knight of Swords, there's the action. This one wants to come. I like it. Let's see if we can get one more. I like it. Okay. And the competition is here. Ooh, bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Okay. So let's talk about it. Wow. 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 Ace of Swords as well. Okay. Here we go, Virgo. The Tower in the reverse. Um, are you, is this a Scorpio perhaps in your midst? I don't know. It's possible, but I'm just going to talk about the energy here. But Tower often is known to be Scorpio as well as Aries. But what I want to say about this is that you're clarifying, right? This Tower in reverse, which is trying to really prevent this ultimate destruction or collapse of something. Remember, we started off with needing to make a decision, and that needed to come in and change, right? Death card also being scorpionic energy. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio here. I'm not going to say that's absolutely true. I'm just going to say it's possible. And you could also be dealing with an air sign because you've now got the Knight of Swords influencing, right? This scorpionic energy, this also Aries energy of the Tower. So Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra could be present here as the Knight of Swords. All of that now being said, just because people want to know, I hate having to do it sometimes. People want to know, right? What signs could I possibly be working with here? All that being said, if this is your energy, let's talk about that. You are absolutely in this Knight of Swords energy, making fast moves, making decisive moves in a clear cut direction, and you are not playing. Okay. So the Knight of Swords operates on basically a thought process of, I know where I'm going, just get out of my way. If you don't get out of my way, probably run you down, right? Or swing this sword and lop your head off. So something has if this is your energy, Virgo, something has motivated you, right? In the recent past as a clarifier to the tower in reverse to take decisive action. And what was that motivating factor? Well, you got influential information, right? Some serious truths with the Ace of Swords. Basically, let's cut the crap. That's what the Ace of Swords tells you. Let's cut out all the baloney. I see what I need to see. Been there, done there, got the t-shirt, and I'm taking rapid action. Seriously, rapid action to go forward and make the choice I need to make. So what is that? Well, what's the information here? There is some conflict in the background here that you may have been facing. Also, stiff competition. You can see these people are all in the Five of Wands going at each other. You may have been in an environment that required you really to stand up for yourself and I don't want to say engage deliberately, but almost having to say, I'm not going to back down. If you're coming for me, I'm not going to back down. I'm going to stand here and hold my own in this situation. So again, this could be something involving work. It could be something involving, friends, family. You put a label on it wherever it fits. But I can see that you made some serious rapid moves to go towards a direction I feel like is speaking your mind here. It's definitely not running from this conflict necessarily, but it's not running away from it either. You're sort of saying, "Hey, listen, you're not going to bring my house down by bringing all of this. So I will stand up for myself." So I like to see that, Virgo. You're not a sign in general that tends to like to mix it up. Just in general, Virgos don't do that. But it's one of those things that people don't always know about Virgos, which is careful, because if you step on a Virgo's last nerve one too many times, then they're going to bring it. And when they do, it might be pretty loud, right? Might be right up in your dental work, as I like to say. So, um, yeah, don't always assume, cross watcher, if you're out there watching this, that the Virgo is going to take every bit of guff that you bring to them because they happen to be compassionate, nice, known, mellow tempered individuals. You can absolutely get on their last nerve, and boy, then they're going to let you know. They're going to speak their truth. So that's the vibe I'm getting so far about this reading, Virgo. I do like it. It looks like you are clearly aware that again, a change needed to happen. I don't think I'm getting the feeling that you're pleased about having to go and stand up for this, but like I say in true blue Virgo ism, you will. You will. Okay, let's take a look at the sun. The sun card came out in the upright. This is a card of clarity, joy, aha, this is all brand new now. The sun brings, the best energy to any reading. So I love that. Let's take a look. What's going on with the sun card for Virgo? Why is it here? The sun card. You just get maybe one or two. This deck, I've had it for a while. Sometimes it can get a little bit challenging to shuffle it because it's a little older, and maybe I shouldn't be drinking coffee with cards. Tend to sometimes stick a little. All right, let's take a look. Why? There's to come. Eight of Cups, classic. Oh, that's hilarious. Classic. Moving forward to happier, brighter times, better days ahead, right? Woo! Two of Swords in the reverse. Good night, Virgo. You made a choice now. And I mean, you are there's the Death card now. Come right out. Bottom of the deck, look at that, 9 of cups. Need I say more? Need I say more? I don't know, crosswatcher, if you're dealing with a Virgo, this Virgo ain't playing. Okay? They are not even playing. They're going for their happiness, their wish fulfillment, and they ain't gonna bother to even look back twice. They've made the choice. Here we have the Sun card with the 8 of Cups. You can see this person is absolutely looking forward. Remember the 3 of Wands? They're looking forward. They have walked absolutely away from everything that was causing them grief, unnecessary grief. You know, that 5 of Wands card that was clarifying the Tower in reverse? I have to tell you, that's unnecessary conflict. It's unnecessary baloney. It's people that just like to stir the pot, like, they're bored. So you've decided not to be involved with that anymore. These are clarifiers to the Sun card. Why is the Sun card here? Why are you getting happiness? Why are you getting brighter, better days? Because whatever was there before, you've recognized it. You've seen it, been there, bought the t-shirt. Look here. You now have the 2 of Swords. This is also choice like the 2 of Pentacles. You can see this person in the upright is essentially blocking out what they see, right? They're like, I don't even, I'm closing my eyes and I'm going to go with my own intuition, right? My own gut intuition, which you have the High Priestess in your reading. This person is closing out the noise. I don't want to hear your excuse. I don't want to hear your story. I don't want to hear, gee, I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed this whole year and made your life miserable. I don't want to hear it. I don't. I've seen it, been there, done there, got the t-shirt. In comes now the Death card in the upright. So this is Virgo. This is like a seriously empowering. Like, I feel like I want to put a cape on now just because I'm reading this and I want to be Virgo energy all day long. But this is pretty great. I mean, it is decisiveness that brought you this Sun card, and a real willingness to see things like it is. I mean, that's classic Virgo, right? I mean, do you know too many, well, even or any earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, do you know too many of them that are unwilling to analyze something and look at the true facts of something? I don't know too many. I really don't. And in fact, most people will pick a Virgo to look at the facts and say it, call it, right? So that's what this card, the Sun card, was brought to you for, and why it got here, how it got here. And I'm loving it. Let's look at the High Priestess in the reverse. What was it about this intuitive knowing, right? The High Priestess energy is very mystical. I mean, it's somebody that just often will sit and meditate on something. Um, it can even indicate a tarot reader. It can indicate somebody that really uses trust their gut, right? They know on the inside, no matter what noise is going on around the outside, they know they've got the deets, right? They know it. So in the reverse, the gig is up, right? This is something that comes out. It's not something that you're holding in anymore inside of you. You're expressing it, you're bringing it to the table. All right. So, what is it? What's the High Priestess in the reverse? What needed to come out here? What needed to be shown? No longer covered up or hidden or kept to yourself, really. This might be something that you spoke on, shared. What is it that wants to come? Ooh, 10 of Cups. My goodness. Listen, you already had the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, 7 of Pentacles. We're going to get one more. One more here. That one wants to come. And the Ace of Wands. Wow, with the 7 of Wands. Okay. So, look, first clarifier, okay, for the High Priestess in the reverse is the 10 of Cups. So obviously, when you look at this card, you can just see utter bliss. I mean, the family is good. Everybody's happy. The freaking rainbow in the background. Is this emulating real life for you now? Maybe. Could these be the people that you needed to have this sit down with? Okay. I need to tell you, I am not putting up anymore with family. You know what? If the family brought this to you, okay. Remember, a clarifier to the high priestess in the reverse. So this is a very emotionally secure family collaboration or coming together of people. All right. And I think at one point, at least, because it's in the upright, this 10 of cups, you had a very happy family. At one point, this was true, or people that you considered to be family. Remember, if you're, let's just call it like I say, like I think it, which is a workaholic Virgo. Your coworkers can be like family, okay, and they can get on your ever loving last nerve. But this may have been a family environment, right, that you were in of some kind. Now, clarifying that, you had the Seven of Pentacles that came with it. You invested with these people. Okay. You definitely brought your A game in terms of your time, your finances. You invested. And because it's a seven and not a six, you were investing probably more than what they were. And you felt good about it. You felt good about it. Right. Now, that also is clarified by the Ace of Wands. This was a passionate endeavor, something you felt was going to be long term, right? An investment for the long haul, for the long term. Now, the information about this whole process, right? You held in your intuitive mind, in your gut, right? And ultimately decided to say, this is what it really is. This is what I want right here. This is where I'm headed. This is where I'm going, and I am playing. I'm not playing. So I think Virgo, if somebody had thrown a monkey wrench in your apple cart at your home, at your place of business, whatever it was within the community, and you decided, listen, I will walk away from all of this in search of this if I need to. Or you said at one point, right? This was our goal. This is, you're saying this now. It's coming out. At one point, this was my goal. And I put in a lot more than people are even aware of. And I was going after it with both hands on the wheel here, right? Both hands on the wheel. These were my intentions. However, it wasn't necessarily everybody else's. Not everybody else perhaps was playing fair, playing nice, putting in their part. You can see in this Five of Wands, just creating a ruckus and muckus. So right now, Virgo, at the bottom of the deck, you pulled the Seven of Wands. I can see you literally standing there with this stick saying, go ahead, come for me one more time. Go ahead, try to stir this pot one more time, and I'll clobber you with it. I'll clobber you with it. So I feel like this is you. I feel like you're absolutely you've got the higher ground here. Okay, you do. You also have that door behind you, right? You can kind of see there's a door. Well, it's more like a window in this deck, but there's a window, right, with this arch and stained glass. And it's like these people just absolutely pushed you to the last step, and you're not going one more. You're not. You're standing your ground here, right? Like you're saying, no, no, this is my whatever. This is what I've been going after. And just because you can't pull your ish together doesn't mean that I'm not still going after it. I am. I am. And I aim to have it. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at this King of Cups now. I really want to see what's going on with the King of Cups. Who is this? Is this you, Virgo, in this upright energy? Remember, this was at the bottom of the deck as the overall energy for your reading. This King of Cups character, like I said, can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It's in the King suit. So this is not typically somebody who hadn't been around the block for a while. Okay. They tend to be a mature age, at least in their late 30s to mid 50s, right? Or even 60s. They tend to be in mature age. So yeah, whoever this individual is is definitely, I think, weighing in on this circumstance, but in a good way. They just aren't all marshmallow, on the exterior. They've got a lot of emotion on the inside for this, but they're not necessarily just standing there with like their whole heart on their sleeve, pouring their guts out. But they do have those strong feelings about this, and they're good. They, in the upright, tend to be honest, mature feelings. Okay. So let's see what's going on here with this King of Cups in the upright for you, Virgo. What's going on? That one wants to come. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work things out. Somebody wants to work on this. Oh, no, you got to be kidding me. The Tower in the reverse again. Somebody wants to repair a circumstance, a situation, whatever went down here. Wants to make things right. One more, please, if we can get one more clarifier on this King of Cups character. Yeah, oops, that's the whole deck. We don't need the whole deck. Just need one or two. This one wants to come. Okay, Five of Swords and then the Temperance card. Virgo. Ooh, look at that. There you are. So you got the Temperance card. Then you've got the Queen of Pentacles. And then you've got the Queen of Cups. Okay. Okay. So Virgo, what I think is happening here now as I look at this. Three of Pentacles with the King of Cups. This person definitely has decided, okay, back to the drawing board. Whatever went down there, this person was likely a part of it. I believe that this person was definitely in the mix here. Boss, coworker, whoever, friend, family, I don't know. But this was one of the people, I believe, that brought you the Five of Wands energy and caused you to 86 out. Okay. This individual here. Now, I think that with the Three of Pentacles, there is a desire to, let's go back to what we say is the sort of apprenticeship status, meaning scrap it down to the bare bones of this and start rebuilding. Remember, that tower was fixing to come down. In the reverse at the very beginning, maybe it even did. Maybe the Death card in the reverse and the Tower in the reverse speak to energies that have occurred already, maybe in your recent past, where you definitely 86 out of there, Eight of Cups, So this person is seeing it now as a rebuild opportunity. They would like to talk about that, have that conversation. And I say that because here it is for them as well. I don't think that they realized how impactful the actions or things that were said or things that were done were going to have on them. I don't think at the time, because the King of Cups is in the upright, now they're seeing it the same way they did at the time when they were originally involved here with whatever this was. So I think that it definitely rocked their world. Okay. Definitely rocked their world. What was it? Five of Swords. Listen, this is mind bleepity, bleepity bleep all day long. I'm giving you pause now here, Virgo. And the reason I'm giving you pause is because this is not good. This person here will do anything to win at all cost. Hear me now. Okay. They're in the upright. Yes, they are. This is what they looked like, I believe, in the past. They were in the upright here too, and they were coming for your throat. Okay. I ain't gonna lie about it. They were. So I don't know. Who knows what this was? All I'm going to tell you is that this person has the capability, right? Everybody has a shadow side. Okay. Everybody has times when they're not real proud of how they behaved or acted. But so I'm going to leave that with you to contemplate if this is something that you feel like, we can move past this. I don't really know this person to be like this all the time. This was a bad time in their life or whatever. Or if you really, I'm just saying, Some of these cards that I'm seeing say that you've been there, done there, got the t-shirt. Okay. That's what it's saying. It's saying you know this person well enough to be able to make an informed choice on whether or not you would allow them to come back to the table. Now, I say that because the next card you have here is the Temperance card. This is balance energy. This is patience. This is knowing that all things, right, are now leveling out, or there needs to be a temperance of energy between this person and yourself, or this group and yourself. Temper this, okay? Everybody sort of take a breath. Perhaps that's what needed to happen. A good smooth 86, get away for a while so that this balance, this emotional balance could come back in. Now, following the Temperance card, I'm just saying, you pulled, there you are, Virgo. This is your energy all day as well. Queen of Pentacles. This her, and she's right there next to the Queen of Cups. I believe this brought you to yourself, right? Literally, once you were able to separate from this, I believe, Virgo, it brought you back home to yourself. Here you are, more balanced. You're in your own energy. Queen of Cups could also be a third person. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, female. That's entirely present. Although I don't see third party energy here, I see mind games. I see unnecessary conflict and battles and skirmishes that are just, it's crazy make energy. It's this one here, just trying to be up in your head, screw with you a little bit. So I see you when I look at these last three cards, balancing things out, and feeling better, feeling much better. So what I want to do, I think now that we got the gist of this whole reading out here, is I kind of want to ask. I'm going to use the Kipper deck, and then I'm going to pull one from the spirit book, the animal spirit book, spirit deck. I kind of want to see what are the next actions coming down the pipeline for this as an outcome. I'm interested to see what may or may not transpire with this King of Cups a little bit, because I do feel their energy is present. They may be returning just to sort of dip their toe in the water and see if things are good with you, if you're willing to sort of have any conversation or what. Okay. Now again, flip this energy all the way around. Y'all know, goodness, how many times do tarot readers have to say this in a general reading? I don't know who you are, and I don't know your life story. So if this whole reading is reversed, okay, flip it. If it's not resonating with you at all, it ain't your week. It's not for you. It's not the strongest energy that we're pulling on here today. So check back next week. That's all I can say. All right. Let's take a look here. What's going on here with this King of Cups? Is this King of Cups person someone in energy here that is looking to maneuver back around towards you a little bit? Maybe we can get one more. King of Cups, community. There's that. You could very well be dealing with a Scorpio. I'm just saying. Very well be dealing with a Scorpio. Is there anything else we need to see with the King of Cups? Anything else? Anything else? No. Okay. So for this King of Cups, you got three clarifiers for the outcome or the next steps, really, that we can probably expect to see. This person is doing well financially for themselves, or at least that's how they are feeling. Community. I feel like they're definitely the people. Okay, so the Five of Wands, we talked about that. And even with the Seven of Wands, I think that you guys have mutual contacts. I feel like the same people in the, like, whether it's a work community or a neighborhood. I feel like they want to be part of this again, or they're coming back into your space, your community. They may have been out working with the Three of Pentacles on their own thing, starting fresh on their own thing on the side. And they may be doing much better now, at least from a financial standpoint, with the great fortune. So I feel like they are either well known within their community or they are intending to enter your community, someplace in your common space. You want to keep a lookout for that. The death card is here for the third time, only from a different perspective. With the Kipper deck, you've got the coffin card. So change, right? Transformation, death of the old, in with the new, right? In with the new. So, yeah, it makes me wonder if this person has decided to try to renew now. Maybe they're financially stable, independent, and they want to renew a community status, a community presence. Maybe they're moving in somewhere in your local neighborhood, purchasing a business that you might work with. Yeah, very interesting. Okay, so Virgo, let's get you one from the Pocket Animal Spirit deck. These little tiny cards I love. They're so much easier. I have smaller hands, and so they're pretty easy for me to handle. Yeah. Let's take a look and see if we can get one or two messages from this deck. Okay. Wolf. Moth. Okay, one more. So as a reader, you'll probably notice I'm not going to force the cards to be anything than what they are. And that's just my style. I mean, I'm not going to insinuate that a card has to tell me a particular event or occurrence in your life. I just pull the energy that I'm seeing with these general readings and let it be what it is. Earthworm. Okay. So bottom of that deck is the bear. The bear at the bottom of that deck. Okay, so you start with the wolf, followed by the moth, followed by earthworm, right? Earthworm. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about these now. So, of just to take a mental note, each one of these, if you haven't seen these cards before, each one of them have a symbol, right, on them that kind of indicates the element that you're working with, right? So with the triangle upside down, just so you know, this is earth energy. And so you pulled out your own energy on this, Virgo, which I love it. In fact, more than once, earth, right? Um, The only other energy here is moth, which is air energy. And we talked about that with the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Swords, right? We talked about that. So let's look at this wolf and just see what the book here has to say about the wolf. The wolf is the guardian of family and tribe, activism, ritual, right? The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. I can see you, Virgo. Listen, I see you saying enough, right? Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitation. Wolf energy, contemplate the following: embrace all, exclude none. When you're in balance, you are reliable, democratic, and fearless. When out of balance, you're judgmental, dominating. To bring it back into balance, if you are out of balance, practice letting go. And I believe you did. I believe, Virgo, Eight of Cups, I believe you did. You have said enough is enough of this. So, and sometimes you have to. The wolf energy is it's beautiful for earth signs, but it's not suggesting that you should just be tolerant of everything that comes across your path. Something, if you continue to do that, you absolutely are going to, you're going to run across some people that can destroy you, like can literally destroy you. So I don't think that's what they're suggesting here. I think what they're saying is, if you get to the point with the hangman and the emperor where you've been there, bought the t-shirt, you've seen it, you have seen it, and you've put up with it long enough and tried to speak your piece, tried to be patient, but you're not getting anywhere with that. It's saying, let go. Just let go, right? All right. Following that, you got the moth. Again, you can kind of see now this is the reverse triangle with the little line up there. So this is, I believe, air energy. So let's take a look at the moth. All right. Impulsive, hasty, wishful, impulsive. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. When in balance, enthusiastic and whimsical. When out of balance, idealizes others, jittery. To bring it into balance, finish a project. Virgo. Okay, I can see you. I can see you with the Two of Pentacles. Remember, we had that in the very beginning of your spread right here. Listen, I believe you probably had a lot of this juggling going on, and it's time now, right? I think you've made some good decisions, ones that are definitely going to be healthier for you. It's time to go ahead and finish those things, check off those items on your list, put a nice little bow on it. And I don't know an earth sign, especially a Virgo, who doesn't feel like utter joy working through a checklist. Tell me I'm wrong. Fight me on that. we love seeing those items get checked off. We absolutely do. So that's what the moth energy is bringing for you now. If you've got a lot of things on your plate following all of this circumstance and stuff that was in the background, go ahead, make your list, settle yourself, give yourself the time to check those things off one at a time and get it all accomplished. Okay. So the last energy we're going to talk about now here is the earthworm. Earthworm. Back to the earth we go. It's a day for earth. I'm just telling you now. Picked a good one for it. Here we go with the earthworm. Shy, hesitant, reluctant to shine inner vision. Oh, Virgo, you shy? No way. Yeah, so many of us actually are. Takes a minute for us to open up. We have felt the woes of the earthworm at some point along the way. The earthworm indicates a newbie or novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wise and experienced, but it's important to remember they once felt earthworm energy too. This card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Where's that Seven of Wands? I'm just going to hold it up for you here. So I think it was at the bottom. Oh, here it is. Yeah. No, that was the Eight of Wands. It's somewhere. What I did with that card. It was so nice to see it. Seven of Wands being a card of standing up for yourself. Anyway, I digress. So this card is a reminder not to be intimidated or lose hope. Mastery takes time and you're on the right track. Besides, rumor has it, a beginner's mind offers the most valuable insight. When in balance, you're earnest, intelligent, valuable. When out of balance, self conscious, and apprehensive. To bring into balance, speak up, risk embarrassment. I love the speak up. I love it. Here you are. Listen, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords. Look, I am going to speak up. I'm going to lay it all out there. Like it or lump it. So, Virgo, thank you so much for letting me read your cards this week. Make sure to come on back next week. Next, is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday or Earth Days for my schedule right now. I am a nurse as well, so I have a full time career in the healthcare profession. Sometimes that takes me away from home for a few weeks at a time. All those things considered, however, you've got me for a good long while. I say that in jest. For a while. So I'd love to see you back next week. Also, you can check out my other videos at tangibletruthstarot.com. From my website, you can book personal readings. You can donate using the links in the description box. And I hope y'all have a great week. And stay tuned for the Taurus Live. It's coming up soon. So see you in a few minutes. Have a good one. Bye.